is Rachel. I have Fred T here in the house.
Hey everybody, what's going on?
Yep, he's been my special guest, and I also had the honor and the pleasure of knowing Fred over the course of what 6 months now?
Yeah, it's 6 months because we started, about 6 months.
September.
Yeah, it's about 6 months.
Yeah, so Fred, what's going on with you? How's everything?
Going well. You know, I'm still doing, of course, we're doing the production right now of our film 7 Dates, a romantic comedy. So we're about to wrap on that. Besides that, just working. Working, doing different projects, different events, building things, getting ready to put my production company on a different level.
Right.
And so that's one of the main things, of course, being the CEO of your company, What's Up Dallas Magazine, and being the CEO of my company, it's just a different vehicle, different beast, and I'm fortunate and blessed to have learned so much.
Right.
You know, in a little time that I kind of what's what I'm looking for? When you reinvent yourself. That's kind of what I kind of reinvented myself.
Reinventing yourself and like reforming the company, right?
And so that feels really good, really good, really good. So very excited about that.
That's awesome. And I mean, you hit it kind of like right on the nail about being a CEO. There's so much that goes into it. It's not just something that you can just do.
Right.
You have to actually commit yourself to doing things.
Right.
To continue to make your business grow.
Yeah.
And I agree with that.
Yeah. And like we said, just being a CEO, of course, a couple of things that in my past that when you start off doing anything, I think if you're a good person, people see that automatically. And I think that if you don't have to really tell people I'm a good person. I'm a good person. It's on your action. And I want to make sure with my company, not just we producing art or entertainment or things like that. I want to make sure we're producing people to be successful.
Right.
Because me, every time I work with anybody, I like to make sure I have some kind of teaching, training, because that's how I learn too. I watch other people.
Right.
I may learn from you. We talking. You may say something to me that I said, oh, I didn't know that. I'm glad I was here to hear that, or to see that, or put hands on it and say I'm actually doing this. So we all can learn from each other, and so I think the world right now with entertainment, it's funny because we have great entertainment coming out. And but at the same time, I think the little people are getting left behind. When I say little people, I'm talking about the people that don't really know about entertainment, don't really know the details in regarding the industry, and I think that's really hurting a lot of people. Like one of the things people always told me, hey, anytime you're doing anybody, don't say anything, don't do anything until the contracts are signed.
Right.
And so that's really been a big thing for me recently. I said so. If they're not signed, a couple of things I did that no contracts were signed, so it's all on me. I can't blame you. I can't blame any other actors, any other crew members. I have to make sure that everything is signed, everything is that's said. And I think we both know that. Make sure that everything you want to do, if you partner with somebody, collaborate with somebody, working with someone, just make sure if there's a contract in place, it's signed, all the details in place, even if you're friends with somebody.
Right.
Because you never know what'll happen. And so that's my advice to everybody right now. The main thing, make sure everything is signed. Everything, friends or not, cousins, grandma, I don't care who you are, just make sure it's signed. Okay. Grandma, you go sign this contract, So, that's
very, very important.
Yeah.
Contracts are necessary.
Yeah.
I know people don't think they are, and some people's words are not good enough. I've learned that myself too.
Oh yeah. So we learned it. So but like I said, being a CEO means so much more than just I'm a CEO of my company. Everybody come look at me. I own this. No, if you truly own it, you have to take fault for a lot of things, and that's just the way it has to be. I was telling you that I'm gonna take all the bad, and I'm gonna take all the good as well.
Right.
So, and I think some people are different. I'm the type of person that I don't give up. And we all make mistakes, and that's what it is. You don't like saying mistakes, but sometimes it's a mistake, on our end. And so I don't blame anyone for what has happened. I said, well, now I know, and you get better from it. You grow from it. You get better. And I always tell myself repent, and that just don't work with God. It works with people. I repent and say I'm sorry. And watch me fix it.
Yeah.
Or just be patient enough I can fix it. So that's what it is. Just being a CEO means so much more, and I would never trade for anything in the world. Cause I like owning my own stuff.
How you like the whole networking, DFW? Got a lot of talent in DFW?
Yes, there's a lot of talent, and that's what I'm talking about. I think it's so much talent, but I watch a lot of people. I watch me. You may not say I watch, not in a crazy stalker way, but I kind of, I watch people post stuff. I watch people promote stuff, and to me, I think a key part is missing sometimes. The hard work is there. People all over the place, because I believe in hard work. You see me doing a lot of things, but I think a key part is missing. I think people are working really hard, but at the same time, they're still treading water. They're still sitting there like this, treading water instead of moving.
Right.
And even though I move a lot, I do a lot, and I kind of move fast from what you see. I move fast, but I spend a lot of time at home. I spend a lot of time sitting by myself, looking at my script, talking about, can we shoot this in 2 hours? And if we can, how can we do it?
Right.
And so when people look at me and say, oh, you do a lot, you can't do that, you can't work that fast, you got to give your projects time. I said, no, not if you, I do this full time. So my job is to sit at home and break this script down.
And figure it out.
And that's why I can move a little bit quicker than some people, because not everybody is willing to do that. They're not willing to sit at home. They're not willing to look at the script. Every scene. And a little secret, I actually act out every scene. When I do I'm every character where I want to shoot it. And we just shot a scene for 7 days in your office. And it was perfect. It's just like how I saw it. So it was easy to shoot it. I mean, it took us about, hour and a half to film it?
Yeah.
And it was just, all the angles, the lighting was great, the audio, because it's exactly how I wanted the scene to go.
The vision came through. And that's very powerful, and that's necessary.
Yeah.
Like you can't just, for me, like, okay, so I wrote a book, right? And I know how I wanted the story to go. But it's like, if you don't have a vision on how it's supposed to be put down in camera, that's never going to become a movie, because you don't know what the vision's supposed to be.
Right.
And I mean, I agree with that, especially about screens, like doing the filming, the sets, and all that kind of stuff. It's very important. Detail is important. And finding the right people is important.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
and you are very accurate. Like, you watch people, and I admire you because you actually give people a chance to be out there. You admire them. I mean, I admire you for giving them an opportunity to get into acting, or even if they're interested in behind the scenes, learning how to do the behind the scenes work. And then also makeup artists, you always give everybody a chance to prove themselves, and I think that's really great.
Yeah, it's fun for me. This is, see, people say, oh, you're going for your dream. I said, it's not a dream anymore. This is real life. This is my life. This is what I do. I want to fill my whole schedule of me doing things, doing, helping other people on set. So if you need help on set, reach out to me. I'm very, very hands-on. I communicate regardless of what situation is going on. Everybody able to contact me. I'm never hiding. I'm never, you can contact me. You can say, hey, I just want to know what's going on. You may not like the answer I give you, because, and that's a lot of things, but at the same time, you should respect it, because I'm answering you.
Right.
And like I said, with what you got going on, What's Up Magazine, I love how the network is for you. That's what you're doing is a great thing. And I don't think people realize that yet, because just like they go buy Time Magazine and all that, they should be getting your magazine. They should be saying, hey, I got to know this friend, she has her own magazine. And that's the first thing I say to anybody. Hey, you should subscribe. You should buy, do a monthly subscription so you can be in her magazine, like monthly. I mean, because that's the way it is. I mean, that's how it should be. But
Always supporting.
Right, but we go buy somebody else's stuff all the time and say, well, I know Time Magazine. No, you don't. You don't know where that money's going. But we putting the funds and the time and the networking back into the community. And that's why I like giving people chances. I mean, that's, people come to me all the time like, well, I never acted before. I said, well, just try it.
Yeah.
You like it and everything. So 9 times out of 10, they do really well. Like, for instance, our mutual friend, Kimberly, what's her last name? Swatter. That's how you say, okay. Kimberly Swatter, something like that. I forgot your last name.
Shout out to you, Kimberly.
Yeah. Like her first time with acting was on Under Protection. And that, to this day, that's one of the most liked scenes in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Because of how they wanted to see more. They wanted to see more. They said, we want to see more of the sister, in the film, and just get ready for the sequel.
She owned it. And
so,
she owned her scene, I'm telling
you. She did. And it was her first time. And I remember shooting the scene. We had to shoot it twice. We showed up one time. It got dark. We had to come back again. The second time she kept asking, "Did I do okay?" I said, "No, you did great." You know, and I wouldn't lie to you. If you did bad, I was like, "Hey, let's do it again. Let's try it one more time."
Yeah.
Okay, one more time. And so, but she did well, and it's amazing. And that's what Under Protection stood for, was get with a group of people. Let's have some fun and everything, no matter what. And let's release a great movie and just start a movement. And I think it did start a movement, because predominantly everybody that was on that movie, they are working now. And I'm not saying, oh, it's because of me. No. It's first of all, it's because of God.
Yeah.
God won't put everything together. He worked through me, but it's because of you all. They wanted to do it, and they did it.
Yeah.
So it's because of them, and I like seeing things like that. You know, so it's just fun for me. I don't see it any other way. I have no alternative motive. Like, why I'm doing this, I'm not trying to get rich. I'm really not. I'm trying to be successful, and the money's gonna come with that. But that doesn't mean I'm going to be rich. I mean, to be successful, because I want to keep making projects, especially now. My company's focused on producing our own stuff from here on out. Like, we getting the money, we getting the money for it, the funds for it, the budget, and I want to be responsible for getting my projects out there myself. Right. With help of people. And when I say myself, I'm talking about I'm spearheading it, but I'm working with great people like you, Jamarcus, Miss Katrina. There's so many people, Miguel, Havana.
PMD Doors.
Right.
That was our cardinas.
Yeah. So, you know, it's just working with different people. And I got together with a group of small people, like, as far as like group wise, and we got together and we creating some pretty good stuff right now. And so that's what's exciting and everything. And we just getting it done.
And tell me about the 7 dates.
7 dates. Well, 7 dates. Okay, first of all, it's funny because it's like a full circle, because we're working on a feature right now. 7 dates was the first film. It was a short film, first film I ever released in theaters. I did a screening. It was okay. It did well for what it was, and it took me 2 years to film the short film. 2 years, because I went through different cinematographers, different actresses, everything. And so, but I didn't give up. I didn't give up. But if you watch the film, you can kind of tell the difference, because I looked a little different in certain scenes, and it was just really funny. But so I was sitting here and I was praying, and I said, I need a film that I could promote, that's fun, that people will laugh, have a good time, and at the same time I could sell it on my website. I could get it out there and let people see it, and as like a fundraiser type deal to build up my revenue for my company. So I had 7 dates, and I've been wrote the feature for it for a while. I added some scenes, changed some stuff around from the short film, and some things are the same. But it's about a guy named Kevin. He goes on 7 days with 7 different women based off advice from a relationship counselor. But every date he goes on it starts off nice, you know, hey, how you doing? But it ends like, oh my God, what's going on? Why is this craziness happening? But and you play one of the dates, and that the scene you're in is funny, and
it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's the little girl that's in it.
Takes the cake.
Yeah, she steals the show. So y'all gotta. So I mean, we can't wait for y'all to see it.
I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited.
It's gonna be great. And so I wanted to do it. I think it was the project that I was called to do. It kind of like full circle, because it was the first film I did, and that was the first film I'm coming back with as reinventing and reforming Powahouse Studios.
Just like I said, bring it back. Bring it back to home.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really, really funny movie. So it's comedy. It's great for couples to come out and see. I've read the script. I know what it's gonna happen, but I'm not spoiling it for no one. Y'all just gotta come out and see it. So it's hilarious. And shout out to everybody that's involved in that movie.
Yes.
Y'all are very talented. You're doing a great job, and can't wait to see it. Really can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. And also, Hellraiser Jones, he's in the film. He plays a part in very comedic, him and Jamarcus. But Hellraiser Jones is the musical score, soundtrack person. So his music you'll be hearing in the movie. My nephew, I just got my nephew raps. He's never released anything, but we're talking right now because he will have a song on the soundtrack too.
What?
And so we've never worked together, my nephew and I. For Nigel Buckley, he's my sister's son. He's the second youngest nephew. The other one plays basketball at Lamar University. But so I asked him, I said, hey, I give you a beat, can you write a song for the soundtrack of 7 Dates? Of course. And so he's like, I think we found his niche, because being a teenage boy, he's 16, 17. So that's a hard age. That's a
love
hard
that.
age. And so I think it was a blessing because I told my sister, I said, I think this might be
His way in.
his way in because, you know, growing up, it's
Mhm.
hard for mom. She's a single parent.
Mhm.
And his, you know, the different attitudes that some boys have now. And
Uh-huh.
so I said, I've been praying about it, and God just told me that, just kind of showed to ask him.
Right.
And he said, yeah, I do. He said, just send me a beat, and I work on it. He writes his own stuff.
I love that.
Yeah, so it's going to be huge. It's going
Since
to be
a
really
youngster.
big. Yeah.
Gotta show some love to the youngsters.
Yeah. So hopefully he can do an interview at some point.
Mhm.
You know, What's Up Dallas Magazine, and I think that's going to really help him as far as that confidence.
I think so.
That there's positive people out there. He don't have to go that route. He can go, oh, this is great. You know, this is what you see on TV, and that's what I want him to see. And so I'm thankful for that.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I really do appreciate you coming out.
Appreciate
Let everybody
you.
know your social media so they can contact you and check everything out.
Okay. Well, first of all, I do a lot of stuff on Instagram. That's the official Fred T. THE official OFFICIL.
Mm-hmm.
Fred FREDT, the official Fred T, the official Fred T on Instagram. That's where I do a lot of my promoting. And on Facebook, Fred T, FREDTEE.
Mhm.
I had to put it like that. One day I'll be able to change it once I get recognized. But when they know me, I'll be able to put just T by itself. It's really Fred T by itself. There's no EE on there, but Fred T is my stage name. And then on, I think that's it for social media. There's no way you can contact me on TikTok. Fred Teezy, TEEZY, Fred Teezy, and everything. So those are the main three. Right
Oh,
there.
okay. Awesome.
So-
Y'all go like, support, show
Yes.
some love. You know, go to those reels that are posted for 7 days. Y'all comment. Just tell everybody what you think. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. Fred, thank you for interviewing me.
Thank you so much, and
Yes.
good luck with everything you're doing too. So,
Thank you.
so they got it right here. What's Up Dallas? Right there.
Like and support What's Up Dallas Magazine. We making things happen, guys.
And so is that actually you?
That's me.
Okay, I thought so. I was like,
Yeah.
is that actually her?
This is actually one of the photo shoots I did with photographer Wolf Prince.
Mm-hmm.
And he's actually one of our sponsors too for the
Nice.
magazine. And I made it into the icon.
Gotcha.
That's my favorite shot.
Gotcha. Awesome.
Yes. So y'all go like, support, subscribe.